due to COVID, the three
Oh
friends
wait,
were
hang on.
forced to,
Maybe not
instead of
COVID.
going to school,
Okay, hang on. Let's
due to
not tie
boredom, the three.
current. Ye I don't know.
Okay.
It just feels too put. I don't know. Something does feel off about it. Like with the due
Due to
to.
boredom, the three friends were forced
Maybe it can
to
just be
play
like
games.
taken the perspective of like
Okay.
school letting out, and we're just vibing, and then like we get like these alerts that like something's happening. I don't know how like something's happening, but I don't know like how they give like a rough gist of what's going on. I don't know how you do like a rough gist of lava rising up and there being dragons.
We don't talk about the dragons. The
The
dragons
dragons
are a
come
surprise
later.
to everybody. The
Hmm.
dragons are a surprise. We
Now
get
the thing
word
is
that the
do the
world is ending.
dragons tie into the fact of the lava, or is it just the
Yes.
lava
The
caused like
dragons
the
tie into
dragon?
the lava. Actually, I would be like, yes, they tie in, but the lava causes the dragons to awaken from their slumber.
Okay, then like they were never supposed to wake until like an event of this category. Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, have it like probably start with like the perspective of like either maybe in school or like at the end of school, like we're walking out, we're vibing, we get an alert, people, maybe some people brushed off, some people start panicking, and then like maybe you explain some of the events of that day, and then like a day passes, and then there's reports of like lava spewing up from the ground. Yeah, like
Or should I
the
do?
alert could be like massive seismic activity across like the globe.
Worldwide seismic activity.
Something like that. You probably want to make it sound a little more smarter-ish, but
Yeah. Should I do it like we're at school, all three just leaving school, or like summer's just happened? It's
I don't even
we're
know.
like
Maybe
just
it could just be
we
like
just hop on
we're
some
just in a
games where it's
middle.
all like,
I think it
thanks
could
to
just be like
summer, me and my friends couldn't hang out, but instead we were playing games all day. When it
I don't
happens,
know.
and don't say anything else, and then go to a
Yeah.
flashback kind of thing where it's us hopping on, us
And then
playing games, and then us getting the
like that
notification.
part right there, I guess could be like, but it's not like the old you, like the old us that's describing it. It's I
The
guess
new
maybe
us.
once
It's
we
us
get like
after.
yeah, it's like once we
Once our
kind of get
shelter is happening.
yeah, while it's like being created or something like that. I think that would work.
Yeah.
I'm like leaving it up
When
to
it
you, man.
happened.
Don't like it's not
They got the
plagiarism, but
news.
like you can always take
We
re
got the
like
news, but we
references.
didn't believe it at first.
Yeah, I'm just saying this would be something that like we don't have to like we're just focusing on one event. So we kind of got to stretch it out and add details. Like it would probably go through like multiple days of like the lava rising and what we see is
Yeah.
happening, what we do to get around, maybe something like that. And then
Ah,
like
London. What
the
a
eventual
town.
fall of
History around every
modern
corner, and a
civilization
tourist
into
photographing it.
the
Pubs serving up a pint and a smile.
certain
All that
just
music, theatre, and
scarce groups
art,
of people that have
and
survived and
multiculturalism,
are gonna
and
live.
the world's oldest
Because
underground, the
apparently, according to
tube.
your dream, we live
The
very
class of
well.
cities, really. Top shelf stuff.
Yes.
Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all
Okay.
down.
So,
Ooh, this is getting interesting. The game also,
one second.
but the story as well.
This is how I started it so far. Okay. Thanks to summer, me and my friends couldn't hang out, but instead we're playing games. When it happened, when we got the news. We didn't believe it at first, but I'll get to that later. It all started on a Saturday morning when me and my two friends,
Okay.
Richard and Sebastian, hopped on to
What's our
play some
status?
games.
Perimeter
All
security
right.
That's
is
what I
down,
have right now.
but plenty of
It's
your
not
fine
bad.
friends about.
If interesting, I'm saying, like how many in theory, how long, if this were to be a book, how long would the first book be
Dalton,
explaining
no
the
time to waste.
prior
Yes,
events?
ma'am.
Ooh, what am I doing?
I mean, like, it would be like, what, a 130-page book at most.
I'm in.
Okay.
It would be just going
Any idea what
through.
we're up against, Bailey?
The If you haven't
Like at
brushed off
first
Like-
it would go through. It would be
ever
all
consider
like
leaving these
there's
security
like
threats to the
2 or 3
authorities?
chapter book,
That's
but like
rich,
each
Bagley.
chapter is extremely
The
long,
government would sooner arrest us for trying
and
to
it would
help than
go
actually
through
do something
my
useful.
like what happened, what I saw
Yeah,
when it was
background,
going down, and then what you saw when everything was going down,
Brilliant. Asking the computer about
Okay.
feelings. This
and then
explains so much.
Seabass's view
Shut
as well.
it, you two, and get to
That would
work.
actually, I think that could play off
There
as
she
like
is.
just the first book. It would be like basically the first would be kind of primarily towards your experience, like kind of
Yeah.
first-ish chapter towards up till that moment, and then I don't know, like you could have like my character say something, and then it goes through my experience, which you can do whatever
Yeah.
experience you want to do, and then like Seabass, like it would
I can go
those
through,
R's
like,
would
all of
definitely be
ours.
shorter, just because you basically summed up, because like we would already be like close knit, and you'd already
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this?
You don't want to
That's-
reiterate everything I just said.
Yeah.
So
just-
I could be like, once I tell everything for me, because we're like telling the story, like telling the story, I could be like, that's
Mhm.
everything that happened for me. And you could be all like, that's not how I remember it.
Mhm.
And then it can go to your view of it and everything.
That
Like,
hurt you more than it
summing
hurt me.
I already summed it up basically, so yours like everything that's different with
Mhm.
you.
I'm
And
also-
then Seabass can be like, well, see, this is how I remember it, and then they can go from there.
Do us
Yeah.
a favor
And once the
keep it
three of
quiet,
us are
Dalton.
done,
If they don't
like,
shoot me, I won't
going
shoot
up
them.
to when we are
How's that?
there,
Mhm.
it goes into like
It gives
not
like
log entries.
maybe
but,
it doesn't have like chapters. It could
yeah,
probably
it's
just
more
be
just us. Yeah, I can make it where it's not chapters, where it's just us talking to each other.
Yeah.
And like at the end of Seabass's talking, we're just all like, yeah, see,
So this is
It
our
was a crazy time
civilization,
for
and then
all
like
of
the next
us.
portion.
it's
Like
a-
the
It's
next-
just we can be like, it was a crazy time for all of us. I see, and then we hear the dragon roar, and the dragon start attacking what we have.
Yeah.
We can be like, it was a crazy time, and that's why our civilization is a little hectic right now. And then the dragon comes, makes our lives even
Their
more
profiles
hectic.
are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
And the way we figure out what, like, why the dragon, or why there are dragons, is we like go and we're exploring after we kill the dragon, and like after we do everything.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the hard part is
And
going to
then
be
we're-
trying to make it sound like as close as we can, while trying to
Adding
expand it.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. The controls are weird for this game. It is up here. This is gonna take some time. Gonna be a lot of revisions, you know.
Yeah.
But at the end, I think we're gonna have a very.
They've got loads of dead set gear down
If
here.
anything, it might
why do you
just
suppose that
like
is?
you know.
What?
I think it would be
How did they
worth
get their hands
trying
on
to.
it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution.
Oh, that's a trap. Doctor, you got to proceed with extreme
Who are these
caution.
men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by
Man,
design.
he books it when he crouches.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley,
What's
is
in
that...
the canister?
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
I
Yeah,
like
that fits
this.
the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Can I hack your phone, sir? Let me look at you. Let me get a look at you. Buddy, you're gonna look at your phone. I'm gonna go strangle your friend. Jesus, the punching. Oh, that was actually pretty cool.
Propaganda all around the bombs.
Why is the lighting really weird? Options. Display. Brightness. Is it the brightness? No, it can't be the brightness that's making it look. Maybe I have to turn up the gamma to contrast the brightness? I'm not gonna mess with the contrast.
These pricks are gonna blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Kick it. You're a very obvious one.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Brass bollocks. I don't like these British people. Loading screens.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
Ah, hello. Rohote. How you doing, my man?
They complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door.
Gotta learn how to play this.
Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
I think it was just a gray screen between loading. Gonna be a lot of gray screen.
Don't see anything here.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
How the heck do I reload? Okay, triangles
Problem,
reload.
Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
confused. See? That wasn't so bad, was
Okay,
it?
I typed a lot right there.
Bagley, you bastard. You're gonna give me a bloody heart attack then.
Okay, so
Whoa.
are you
What
ready?
the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
So
On screen, Bagley.
I left off saying we didn't believe that first, but I'll get to that later. It all started with
Okay, hang on. What are you writing this on? Like, your phone? Or use it on your phone? You could always send me the Google Docs and I can always look it over later.
you guys should constantly be looking at it.
I mean, I don't mind. But yeah, I'm fine if you also want to tell me. I don't mind that as well. I need game, please, please. Is what? What is this guy trying to steal my, steal stuff from me? I don't like this.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including
Here we
Bagley.
go. Add people.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know,
Allow you
but if they get him, they get
contacts.
everything. Names,
Put in.
ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes.
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I
I
promise.
think I have to email it to you. What's your
Good
email?
luck.
This is interesting.
Should I
Do
use your
in,
school one?
here, give me a second.
No, because I don't want the school to
Yeah, give me a second.
try to claim it as theirs.
Back, okay. Here. Okay. Let me go, I'm gonna just message you my email.
Yeah, you don't want to say it over
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
while you're on a stream.
Yeah, and, there you go. It's actually spelled that way.
Why is that your...
Don't ask me.
Should I be concerned?
You're asking somebody that doesn't even know.
There you go. Now, do you have Google Docs on your phone? Or do you have like a computer next to you that has it?
I should, yeah. Yeah. Do that in just a second. I don't want to die. Push up. You're dead. Okay. It's like a more entwined GTA. Okay. I should have Google Docs on my phone. Yeah. If not, I'll download that real quick. But even then, I'm pretty sure I can view it without even needing docs.
Yeah, if you go to your email and click on it through that.
Yep, I should be fine with that.
Bingo.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
Is my man dead?
What the fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Watch Dogs Legion. Don't listen to me. You are going to die. But
Series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes
bro,
as the
why are these
situation continues to
hairstyles,
develop.
Joseph?
We have received no
That's
official
like the
casualty
British mullet right there.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Day at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist group responsible.
I think I got the right
Albion
one
used
here.
cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few.
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts any other story.
Okay, Patrick.
Yeah.
Let's write it. Maybe not add the like lava rising part just yet. Like this would be technically like the beginning, and then like the next day, like it'd be like so it'd be
Okay,
like
so
tons
you're
of like
saying-
vents are opening that are like spewing
I need to assemble a team, but
lava
I
or something
can't
like that. Like
reboot
the crust
DedSec
itself
alone.
is like breaking,
Let me
you
break
know,
into London
stuff like that.
CTOS and see who's available.
but that would
So
like
you want
progress.
just to leave. So you want to leave it out, and you want it to.
I'm just
just
saying
be
it'll
like-
come to it eventually.
Yes, but I'm saying leave it out for now. So I just deleted it right
I'm
now.
Claire
So now it
Waters, and we've
says,
been discussing activists now.
Okay,
We're
so it'd
confused
probably
on
start
it,
with
what
like
it meant.
extreme seismic activity, and then would probably progress to like the ground's like cracking and shifting, like the entire world
Yeah,
is.
once we all get to where like our meetup spot, just chill.
Mhm.
We start looking around from the top of the mountain, and we see cracking. The earth itself was cracking around us,
Mhm. Something.
and then
I mean, it's
And
kind of
if
it's a
they-
bit of a
in
far-fetched
addition,
idea, but
yes, it is, but it's a story. It's not.
I know,
like,
I know, I
it's
don't,
not supposed to be
no, I'm
realistic.
not saying. It's, oh, so much. No, I'm just trying to say, make it a little more real-worldy-ish terms. Like,
So what do you like?
I
What do
don't-
you? What's your suggestion?
I don't know. Probably just have it progress slowly. Like, this doesn't happen overnight. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, what was it?
So once we get the seismic activities, then we just go.
It like progressively gets worse, and like people are starting to like worry. It's going through like the stages of panic and all those things, because like you can,
Yeah.
like,
We'll
doesn't
say
matter
that-
where you are, you're feeling it.
Yeah. Like I'll say, we once we got to the top of the mountain, we all felt the ground shake.
Yeah.
Because we can just go like, we'll start like that, and we all went our separate ways and went home for the night.
Yeah.
We could barely sleep because our earth was shaking so bad the entire time. And then
It'd be like a constant tremors. Like it would start out small, and it would like by like a certain day is just crazy, and then like it stopped. Like the
it felt
day,
like
like
the
everything
vibration of
stopped.
your phone all day, every day.
Hmm.
And then one
Like
day
the
it
Earth,
like, and
and
then
then
it
like it
slowly
just
got worse and
stops.
worse throughout the week.
Yeah, it would be like worse, and then it just stops. And then
And when it stops,
researchers have like
we all
noticed,
go, yeah,
like,
we'll go through how on your part of the story we'll talk about how you're like paying close attention to it, and researchers were like noticed that it
like,
stopped and they were getting more worried.
yeah, like, and then like
And now
temperatures started
when
to
it
rise.
stops, hmm
Yes,
but
Oh.
we won't say that
Looks
temperatures
like your
started to
dead set's
rise
best hope.
until we all
Hmm.
say, like, we say personally that it felt hotter, and we say that we all went up to the mountain as a celebration to it being over,
Hmm.
when we looked around and the world was cracking around us.
Well, yeah, that would work. Yeah, I wouldn't, like, kind of wanted to tie into real world, and then, you know, we get into dragons. Good night.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you too. Huh. Creates fake coupons. Oh, you can really play as anybody, apparently. That's just, what is this, their selling point for this game? You can really, uh, play as
I'm
anybody.
probably gonna change other people's
Yeah.
names. It's probably only gonna keep mine and your names in it,
Yeah, I'm just saying.
and they're not even gonna know my name until it's your your way of like your story
Yeah.
of it,
Hmm.
because I'm not gonna talk about myself in the third person.
Because it's sus.
Once you go, you can be all, it was me, Patrick, and Seabass now, since I'm saying me, Richard, and Seabass.
Oh my, yeah. Ugh. So it's like, the game right now, it's like, you know, pick your first operative. It's like, you know, athlete. You know, she completed a marathon with a broken ankle, and she takes less damage. You know, and then another dude's like, debt collector, discouraged from armed forces for insubordination. You get a semi-auto pistol. Dancer, creates fake coupons. Loyalty card, clothing discount. This clothing discount almost makes it worth it. And there's this weird Asian dude. Pawnbroker wrote 5-star review on Earl's Fortune Pub. Tough drunk takes less damage. Practically nobody looks appealing. Oh, what does he do? Crowbar. Attempted to go for athlete. Hmm. Oh, his wife's name is Karen. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna pick a guy first? Oh. Oh, I should go with that late. I think you should probably, like, take more damage.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Auto drive now enabled.
There's an
Not
auto
much.
drive?
Why? Richard? He's streaming. I'm just. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't mute this mic, and you know that. No, I'm not.
How the heck do you get around London streets?
It's a song. Yeah. I really did not realize this song was by him. Wow.
Oh, oh no, man. Oh, my
Ready?
driving sucks.
Oh, the chorus just passed. The chorus. I was about to show you the chorus, but it just passed. No. I won't restart the song. Okay.
Move, taxi. I am the boss now. Okay. Ugh. Alright. You can, in theory, drift in this game. I like it. Now let me be like a normal citizen and actually try to drive normally. Can I hack? Can you go forward? I'm trying to be like a normal citizen here. Where the heck can I park this car? There we go, I'm here. The car looks fine. I didn't break it.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
That is about what I was expecting. Can't be too careful in times like this.
Okay, that's good. Oh, what's wrong with this area?
What?
Now it's having me do a
What?
puzzle.
Oh.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
I'm gonna change my look. I really don't like her look. She's got like this off-brand Santa look to her.
Good. Now let's see what we have.
Can I customize her, please? Check her interesting female. She's got a passive. She takes less damage, which I'm gonna need. No, it's not.
Hello? Must be a way to get the power back on.
I don't like the way she speaks. Shouldn't have picked her. Oh, you. I want you. Give me you. I've got all these fancy gaming PCs.
No DedSec registration detected.
No, I'll be fine.
Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Enough. I have clearance from Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
I pick this up. Oh, what are you? Soda machine.
Yeah. It might be. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
What's up?
That.
Hello and welcome back.
Sit. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombing.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist
In London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
The public thinks DedSec was behind the bombings. So who set them up?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved.
Floppy disk.
I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black. The same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Definitely synchronized. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city and I've been hiding out in the north since.
prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
And that goes for anyone who joins that sec. I would like to have, but you are asking me to put everything on the line.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me.
Have you checked it
I
at all
lost
recently?
everything and everyone. But it comes down to this.
Check.
London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I feel like I'm full.
You're right. I'm in. Let's get to work.
Excellent.
I really don't
New
like this
user
character.
registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Huh. Apparently the Google Doc, like, have you... How much have you added?
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll
Quite a
find
bit.
equipment around the safe house that
For
are
some
essential
reason
items
it's
in your
not
DedSec
updating.
kit.
I'm saying what you could do is, like, this is gonna take a while to probably even get, like,
Oh, this is
a
gonna be
chunk
like
of it.
2-3 week project.
Yep. So, like, just, like, maybe, like, if you work on it, like, just send it to me, like, daily. I'll run through it. I'll see if there's, like, any flags or something.
Are you not able to,
It's
like,
not letting me
look
see
at
it. Like, it's weird. I can open it, but it doesn't... Oh, wait, never mind. There we go. Never mind, it's updated.
It just now refresh?
Yep, now it finally did.
Do you see how much I added?
Friends, players, medication, not just the normal spot. Now next to my house, so we could all hang out. Right there after my girlfriend. Do you want to have your girlfriend's name in this one? You know, like,
That's
have
why
her
I'm
name
not sure.
changed?
That's why I'm saying I'm gonna change everybody's, but mine originally.
I feel like, yeah.
But I just don't know what names to do yet. So as of right now, I'm actually
Time
having.
and her. We all talked, and also we're gonna. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright. That's it. I'll save me. Alright. It's okay. Yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back. Tech menu. Spider.
What's the okays about?
I don't know, it's just a description of the day. Kinda.
I'm probably gonna go back and like fix the
Yeah,
first
that's fine,
day.
that's fine. That's all good.
But like I was trying to like think and I couldn't think. And going through the second day, it's pretty.
I'm just saying, you gotta also think about how long this story's gonna be. Yes, there might be some time skips, but we're going from like our age now to being like, let's say, like, for instance, like 40. You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot in it that has to be covered. Alright,
Yes,
I'll be right
there
back.
is.
I was gonna say, maybe like primness to like our capabilities just a little bit. So it's not just an abrupt, in your face, this person can do this because of that. I'll be right back.
So it's kind of like we were training. Once we found out the world was shaking, we started to train in case of an apocalypse situation.
I guess you could do something like that, but like, you know, we're not basing it just off of our world. Like, this is a alternate universe. like maybe hint at like some stuff that you can do already and some stuff I can do, maybe Seabass can do. Give a little.
I can be like, you were already training to be in the army prior to this. That's why you're so accurate with guns.
Yeah, that would
Me
explain
and
like,
you
you know.
used to work out all the time together,
Hmm.
and that's why you're so strong.
But we worked at it at this. It's like, you know, One Punch Man. You know, we work out at the same, but somehow I got like super protagonist
Yeah.
powers. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you to it. I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, like, you're just the
You can figure out a way
extremely
how to describe
strong
that.
second character.
You can figure it out, okay?
Yeah,
Like
I can
maybe
be. I
until like
can
the
like.
events of me
We
yeeting the dude
worked
off
out
the
together,
cliff. But
I
like I
worked out
kind of keep it
prior.
under wraps a little bit. Like you've
No,
maybe
I
noticed
can
like
be
if I
like.
pick up like a can or something, it's kind of crinkled or.
Yeah,
Gotta leave that
I
idea.
can either do it like that, or I can be like, I worked out my whole life, beating like up until I met Richard, and about 2 years after I met him, me and him started working out together. He started out his first time working out lifting what I was lifting at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and slowly progressed more and more.
Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah, that'll work.
And then I can be like, since we weren't working out like during the earth shaking, you worked out twice as hard and developed your muscles twice as fast.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you.
Please,
Come on.
God, I don't want to change his wardrobe. It sucks. So bad.
What?
My character looks so terrible. Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm fine with wearing. I need to get like a haircut or something. This stuff ugly. Not as much customization as I like, but not bad. I can give myself like a bowler hat. Innerwear. face where?
Okay, so right now I have 3 days, and then the Earth
Mm-hmm.
we go up and it stops. Like it stops, so we go to celebrate. But I'm gonna add a fourth day
Yeah, I'm just
in
saying.
between.
What you
But
think
I'm
feels
just,
good. It is you writing it after
I
all.
know I'm gonna add a fourth day. It's just right now I'm trying to like figure out what I'm still doing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you can revise. Like if you see I messed up, you can like fix what I messed up on, spelling wise,
No,
grammar wise,
that'll
whatever.
that'll all be taken care of. And then like I'd
Because
say
I
after
have
we
you
get
as
like
editor.
the first portion done, like maybe I'm trying to think.
Maybe post it there and see the reactions while I'm working on the next part.
I'm just saying probably want to spend like just for the first part a few weeks revising it, making sure it has a flow, story actually makes
For
sense.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, just this first part itself is going to be like a 2-3 week project.
Mm-hmm. Because we want to make it sound decent, and then, like I don't know if you'd want to have like maybe people at your house or something like look over it, or you know, outsider's perspective from ours.
Yeah, I could do that. I could send it to Lena and I can be like, hey, I was writing a story. Do you think this is good? Like, how does this flow? And have her read it because she's really into stories like that.
Okay.
So is my mom though. So those two would be really
Yeah, those
good.
two would work. God, what is his outfit?
I obviously would have to get Seabass's permission to use his name in the story. I am definitely gonna, before I send it to
You've
Lena,
got all
change
these
her
fancy
name in
new
it.
toys, but it's also
I'll
important to know
ask
the
her
basics.
if she's
You need to
okay,
learn how to
and
throw
if
a
not,
punch
I'll
and
change
how
her
to
name.
take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In
Photo booth.
DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down.
Bro, I get to be an old British woman. This is them.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
Okay, I'll be right back. I have no idea what you just said.
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Couldn't have done that better myself. You're getting it. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes, nice one. Just like that.
Okay. Combo better not be too complicated. Okay. Oh, this was the bartender. Oh, I thought she was like some middle-aged white woman.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant.
I'm gonna end up doing.
I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
That thing wanted to speak to me. I don't.
Okay, let's get started.
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
That's Albion's plan. Much easier to trample people's freedoms when they fear everything. They never even see it.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way
Good
or the
night.
highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Yes, this is what I'm here for.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
What about you, old woman?
It's about time someone stands up and does something for this city, don't you think?
Fuck me, DedSec. All right, maybe you could help. Got myself in a bit of trouble.
Possibly. What is the situation?
My mate just got nabbed by Albion. They're undocumented. They'll be shipped out any day now.
It will be all right. We have rescued people from Albion detainment before.
That's a bit simplistic. What happens next time they get scammed by some Albion knob? Nah, we need a fake passport. One of them top-quality biometric numbers that Clan Kelly sells.
All right. We look into it.
Thanks. You help me with this, and I'll do whatever you want. I'll repay my debts.
Bagley, can you help?
Clan Kelly routinely moves their passport forgeries around the city. There should be a shipment in one of their delivery cars. I've also found the Albion facility where our prospect's undocumented friend is being detained.
Right. Got it.
Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Blue so eager to get private information? Have real private lives again? What is
But don't worry about it. Pick it up. Pick up the ride. Pick it up. Onwards. God, the controls are wonky. Oh.
This is where our prospect's undocumented friend is being held.
Right. Got it.
is the...
Cheers.
Oh, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Off topic from the whole story thing. But Seabass was over at my house earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and we were watching a greaseball video. Well, that's what I
Yeah.
The
always
hostage
call
is
him
in here.
because that's
Let's get
how
him
I
out.
got introduced to him, was his name being Greaseball.
Mm-hmm.
But it was all Among Us, like, imposter 2 list, and Corpse was all S tier because he was all saying how he could kill you he could kill you and then convince you it wasn't him that killed you. And I
Yeah, I
was
will not
talking to
deny that.
Seabass, and I was all like, yeah, that's me with Richard. I can say anything in such a convincing tone that he thinks it's true.
Jesus.
Like, I could tell you the world is ending in a convincing tone. You would be like, how?
Did you hear that? Give up now!
Am I wrong?
Should be getting on.
Richard?
Possibly. Wanna go? You wanna go, you bloke?
Not quite. I'm here real soon, though.
This is the greatest experience not. This is painful. I got spotted like first thing. I have a taser gun. Where do I check my health at? Can I hack you?
We need some help here.
Oh, this is really wonky. I'm so dead. Oh. Okay. I don't understand. Oh yeah, I forgot this game. You can play as anybody you want. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hello, hello. DedSec needs your help.
I'm on my way.
One more way. Lee Plaza.
I'm gonna hop off for now.
Alright.
I'm gonna go lay down, type a little bit more, and probably save it and call it for the night.
That works.
This is the place. Our man's in here.
Right, fan out and find the target. Drone, full sweep of the area. We lost them. Radio HQ, let them know.
He... Wait. No.
Get him out of here. The man you just rescued will still need a forged passport, or Albion will toss him in detention faster than a schoolboy who just learned all the words that rhyme with fart. I'll send him somewhere to hide out while you get those documents. We're in luck. There's a crate of forged biometric passports in the boot of a delivery vehicle on the premises. That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
have the vehicle. Now what?
Just deliver the vehicle. I found a passport in the boot that's a close match on facial composition, so all I have to do is doctor the chip, and our prospect's friend could use it to fool checkpoints, travel freely, and buy alcohol for minors.
Thank you, talking computer.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
We did a good job.
Hold the fireworks. You picked up a Clan Kelly tail, and from their comms chatter, it seems they're dreaming up all kinds of violent ways to repay you for stealing their passports.
Shit!
Yes, well said. You know, I'm growing rather fond of our little chats. If you don't die in the next few minutes, maybe we can have another.
Join us for our series, Born in Limbo, What Lies Ahead for Little Vicky Pulowski, as we explore the plight of children born to undocumented parents. Tonight, on DVD.
Hey, my friend just messaged me. That passport's gonna keep them off Albion's radar for like ever. I can't thank you enough, man. You're a kind soul.
There's no need for repayment. This is what DedSec does. You can do it too. Join us.
You kidding? Hell yeah.
My driving is terrible.
reported near your location.
Received. We'll engage if necessary.
What a fuck up! Fuck!
Can anyone see the suspect?
Eyes peeled. They're here. Clear.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Right, this ends now. That does it. I'll shoot. Is anyone still out there? Going to investigate.
Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Suspect is not going quietly. Stand by.
My dang things. Okay.
What's taking them so bloody long?
I'm gonna have to come back. Anyway. Nice to stay in chat. Death is where it's at.
Negative.
I have no
suspect.
clue.
Over.
Why?
We're on their tail. Over.
I'm out, bye-bye.
Negative. No sign of a target yet.
You friggin' trash.
Received. Ramming the suspect. Bloody hell, the bollards!
Target has cleared checkpoint on.
The bollards are up.
Shit! Watch it! Take the vehicle out, now!
Auto drive now enabled.
Assuming the target. Over. Shit, we're blocked!
Preparing to intercept vehicle. Target just went through a checkpoint. Over.
Fool of my enemies. Fool of my enemies. Let the rain fool of my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fool of my enemies. All of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fool of my enemies. Let it fool of my enemies.
That's it.
There's a
I'm
time
calling
to
off
be
the
casual.
pursuit.
There's a time to blend in. And there's a time a chap has to be a chap. Tailored, measured, and delivered with that dash of panache. Atherton Brown.
I've been on the grind so long that nobody on this earth can take me down. So FYI, you can't.
London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, and Buccaneer. Your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to every move being tracked by the optic on our temples, by the cameras around us. What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? As you know, we keep all names confidential. Buccaneer. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, and Buccaneer. Your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like
Auto drive now
everything we do
enabled.
feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Blue so hungry to get hold of our private information and our metadata? What are they using it for? Will we ever have real private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? As you know, we keep all names confidential on Buccaneer. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance cameras. Data is collected from television sets. They don't even necessarily need to be super smart television sets. Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house and how much water do you use in your house. In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience. As smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects, gradually people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data. They can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy, and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and there's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behaviour in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a private life, get used to it. You don't. And we're not going to reclaim our lives without a fight. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
Other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data. They can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat.
Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it here, guys. Had fun. Gotta get better.